guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. This video is going to be a little bit different. It's a big moment for me because I am turning 29 this month, which means I'm officially entering the last year of my 20s. I cannot believe this. Guys, the other day I was just turning 18 and I'm about to be 30. That's crazy. But if you are new here, hi, I go by the name of Zoe London, Zoe LDN, and welcome to my channel. We're doing Vlogmas this year. This is day, I don't know, child, I've just been here every day. I've been uploading a new video every day this month because I thought I'm gonna test myself and see if I'm able, like, I'm going off topic, but I really feel like I'm someone, if I put my mind to doing something, I can do it. What a girl. I do hope you guys plan on sticking around and hitting that subscribe button and joining the family because we are on the road to 2,500. 2,500. We're on the road to 2,500 and I can't do it without you lot. So please guys, if you do enjoy my videos, please, you might as well subscribe. If you're coming back for every video or every other video, you might as well subscribe because that means you like me. Oh, I think they like me. Oh, I think they like me. Oh, I think they like me when they heard me on the other one. So it's right that I hit you with it. It's only right that I hit you with another one. Like. So yeah, I just wanted to take some time to just look back on the last few years of my life and talk about what I look forward to entering my 30s. I can't believe I'm saying that. I really cannot. I'm semi-rattled. I'll be real, I'm semi-rattled. I don't know, I feel like your 20s are such a roller coaster of change, new beginnings, chaos, beautiful chaos. And I just wanted to sit down and just reflect on like maybe the last 10 years, the last decade. So if you're in your 20s and you're curious or you just want to hear about my journey, grab a drink, sit down, get comfy, and let's chop it up. I'm gonna get comfortable too. Like, you can see I'm slanted already. You can see I'm slanted. I'm very, very comfortable here. I've put some notes that I want to touch on my phone. So if you see me looking down, guys, it's because I just want to make sure I'm hitting all the points I want to discuss. Today I'll be sharing like lessons I've learned, things I knew sooner, what I'm looking forward to in this new chapter, and my plans for like the last year in my 20s. I cannot believe, guys, I'm gonna be 29. I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm actually about to be 29. Like, I'm actually an adult. Like, I'm a full grown adult. I keep on getting rattled as I talk about this, so sometimes, guys, I might just space out, but I'm still here. We're gonna go back. Let's go back to 18-year-old me. 18-year-old me, I am in a relationship with my first love. I'm about to go to uni. I've just finished studying performing arts. And I'm about to go and study English language and Italian. I'm at uni now. I've got my crew from school. If you guys know, we all went to like the same school. Funny enough, we didn't even plan to go to the same uni. I was meant to go to DMU. I don't know, last minute I just changed my mind. And I didn't know everyone was even all going there. I knew Mirapel was going there, but yeah. So I've gone to uni now and I can't lie, uni was the best years, or some of, because secondary was a good year. Some of the best years of my life. I felt like I discovered myself in uni. I felt like I've always been a strong girl. I've always known what I want, what I don't want. But I used to have surprisingly, I used to be like a people pleaser. And not a major one, but sometimes I'll inconvenience myself just to make others around me happy. And I feel like uni is when my eye opened. I just thought, no, like, that's just so dumb. Like, I'm not gonna live my life like that. And I just felt like I discovered myself in uni. It's my first time living away from home. I'm independent, I'm shopping for myself, I'm learning how to budget, I'm living alone, I'm navigating life, I'm just, yeah. 2-3 years, I've decided that, you know what, because initially I wanted to study English literature. I hated language. Like, I've always hated English language. I've always loved English literature. But when I had been accepted and it's time to enroll, they said the course is no more happening in the uni, which is weird. So I thought, what am I going to do now? There's nothing else I want to study. Let me just stay with English and do English language. You guys would have heard me speak about this in my dropping out of uni video. I'm doing English and I hate it. I'm barely going to lectures. I'm doing the coursework, but I'm not enjoying my course. I'm enjoying the experience of uni. Of course, I've made so many friends. My spot is like the hot spot. All my friends are coming over. Like, you know, I just hated my course. Uni is when I also decided, because I was also around like a lot of artists, music artists. I've always known I wanted to do music. I was just shy. That's when I gained the confidence. So 19, 20, we're at now, I've gained the confidence to, you know what, I want to do music, and I started recording. This was a big step for me because I didn't really, as much as I wanted to be a singer, I was very shy, very nervous. I never used to sing outside. If you knew I could sing, you knew. If you didn't know, that was your business. That's how I was living. I started recording, making music. Like, my name is Ringer Baby, Zoe LDN, Zoe London. So yeah, I'm doing music now. I'm in uni, I'm doing music. Like, he has time to go to lectures. But I'm still there. And then one day I just said to myself, like, why am I here? I'm not enjoying my course. I don't want to do this. So I'm not going to do it. So I've fasted and prayed, and I've decided I'm going to drop out of uni. I've decided I am going to leave uni because I don't want to be here. I'm not going to use this degree in my life. Why am I stressing myself? Why am I wasting money? I've already wasted bare money because I've been here for 2 years now. So I've decided to leave uni. So now I'm this 20-year-old. I've just dropped out of uni. I'm back home. And I'm just confused. But I'm confused in the sense of, I said I'm leaving and I'm going to do music. So I've left, trying to do the music thing. But you know, music as a lady is so hard. And I spoke about this the other day on my Instagram live when everyone was like, oh my gosh. Someone joined my live and was like, oh my gosh, Zoe, you sang Park Well. I was so shocked. They knew my song and I was like, oh yeah. Then people asked me why I stopped doing music, and we had a long chinwag about why I left the music industry and why it's so scary. The men just want to knack. That's all the men want to do. Anything. And it's like, bro, I'm not here for that. Like, leave me alone. Like, record my music and leave me. Like, I just say, you know what, you lot can have it. And I left the industry. So now I'm working full time. I'm just making money. Because before I was just working, I was working to fund my music. The pandemic's come. And I just got, guys, sometimes intrusive thoughts are good. I was chilling at home. And I just got an intrusive thought. I want to do YouTube. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm camera shy. Anyone that knows me knows that, bro, I've been told to do YouTube from time. Back in uni, back when I was in college, I was like, bro, why would I do YouTube? Like, that's not me. I will never just pick up a camera and be talking. Like, why would I do that? Jokes on me, because that's what we're doing now. But I was like, no. And I had this intrusive thought. I was like, I want to do YouTube. And sometimes I have to air my intrusive thoughts because sometimes just bears are coming. So I've gone to sleep now. I've woke up on the set. I've gone to work. At this time, me and Mary were working together. I've gone to meet Mary where she was at work. I said, I want to do YouTube. Buy me a camera. She just said, okay. And then she bought it for me on the spot. Shout out my guy. Because when I make it, Mary was the first person that's getting a Rolex. The first. She bought my camera for me on the spot. It came in like 3 days. And when it came, I was so confused. I was thinking, what am I going to do now? I've ordered all the equipment. Blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. That's happened. I've started doing things. But we're in the pandemic. So I'm just recording videos at home with my girls. My girls are coming over. And they're just helping me. Like, and you know what? Shout out Maripel. Shout out Lucy. Shout out Tolu. These girls they're not YouTubers. They're not content creators. But for me, and to support me, They were coming over, getting in my videos, spending the day doing content with me, and like these are things I will actually never ever forget because they didn't have to do that. They could have been like, oh yeah, like do your content and I'll repost it or I'll put it up on my story when it's done. But they were actually getting in my videos. Like it's not easy to get on YouTube, you know. Like you're literally just putting yourself. It's not easy, bro. So I'm doing that. Rewind. I forgot to tell you guys that just before the pandemic, I fell in love again. I was in a relationship, and do you know what I've noticed? Me in love is not really good for my. It's not good for my career. When I'm in love, I'm so in love. I'm so focused on my man. Like I was doing my content, but even then I was new to this anyway. So I was still learning, but I wasn't consistent. When I started out, I was not consistent. I actually became consistent when I left my guy. And I've noticed whenever I leave men, I always get consistent. Yeah, I just wasn't consistent. 2020 was the worst. I uploaded like 4 videos in a year. 2021, oh my gosh, I'm going through heartbreak still. I'm just like, ugh, not in the mood. I'm still uploading, but still scanty here, there. 2022, I said, baby, you gotta chop it up. That's why I tell people I've been on YouTube for 4 years, but I've been doing it properly for 2. Like, 2022, I said, you know what? I have goals to hit. I have things that I want to do. I'm going to be uploading every single week. And I'm not going to lie. Guys, I uploaded every single week. I hit 1K subscribers. My watch time was up. Like, things were just going well for me. Fast forward, end of 2022, I fell in love again. One thing I'm going to love though, hello. I fell in love again. Back with my first love. My 18-year-old love. I fell in love again. And I had a great time. I had a great time. I was just so in love. He was so supportive. Like, he would like call me and he would just be like, oh, like, so what's on the agenda today? Like, what content are you doing? Which I really did appreciate because I wasn't used to having someone like that was in my corner cheering me on. As soon as I upload a video, he's the first to watch it. He will message me feedback. He will like, and then 2023, we went through the worst heartbreak ever. This thing rocked my shit. So I'm still recovering. I'm a recovering heartbreak. Not even heartbreaker because I didn't even break the heart. My heart was shattered. 2023, I had a shift in my brain. And I just felt like, bro, this is just dumb. Like, I was going through like the worst period in my life. And shit still had to get done. People are still asking me, you've not uploaded. Where's the weekly video? You've got people telling you to come downstairs and make food. You've got people calling you about their own things. That's the thing. Life is so interesting. Like, life just doesn't stop. No matter what you are going through, bro. I still had to be a friend. I had to be a sister. I had to be a daughter. I had to be a colleague. I had to do all these roles while I was suicidal. I laugh about, guys, sorry. My coping mechanism for trauma is to giggle. It's not funny, but honestly, 2023 was the worst year of my life. I didn't want to be here. Long story short, I wanted to get. Like, the heartbreak I was going through was just, honestly, unbelievable. I might do a story time about it one day. I don't know. If you guys want a story time about my heartbreak, comment down below. If I get 10 comments asking for it, I'll do a story time. If I don't get 10 comments asking for it, I'm not going to do it. I might just. I travelled so much last year as well. And it's so funny because as much as I say that was like one of the worst years of my life, it was also one of the best years. Like, I travelled so much. I hit 2K subscribers. I was able to give back. I done my 2K subs giveaway. I enjoyed my life whilst going through heartbreak, while dealing with a guy that was trying to finish me. But I had a time. We went to, where did we go last year? Last year we went to Sweden. We went to Toronto. We went to Ibiza. We went to Nigeria. I'm missing another country because I went to Paris with Janet. I formed my beautiful friendship with Janet last year. 2023 was an interesting year. It was good. I liked last year. Although I was going through that in the background, but I feel like the goods outweighed the con because the only con was that guy. Started off 2024 with a new job. Oh yeah, ending of last year I grew closer to God. I grew really close to God. And that's why, guys, New Year's Eve, the crying, the way I cried in church, yeah, you honestly feel like someone has just finished beating me. I couldn't hold back the tears. And why I cried so much is last year I was broken. Do you know what it means to be broken? Last year, guys, I was so broken. And in end of the year, I was so happy. The peace I felt, especially on my birthday, I would say that's one of my best birthdays. The peace I was genuinely happy. And it was shocking to me that I was so happy in the midst of going through this nasty thing I was going through. And I just feel like God is just so good, first and foremost. So when I was in church, I just couldn't believe, like, God, like, I thank you that I couldn't see myself getting past the situation. Like, honestly, those that are close to me will tell you that Zoe was down bad. I couldn't see myself getting past. That's how bad the situation was. I couldn't see myself. I couldn't see how tomorrow this will get better, or in 3 months I wouldn't feel this, or in 5 months I'll be okay. I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's how dark 2023 was for me. And ending of 2023, I'm standing in church in Nigeria at peace and happy, even though my situation wasn't settled. And I was just like, God, you are just so good, because you are someone that I can lean on in a time of, I don't know what even to call that, and you make me feel so happy and peaceful. Like, guys, I cried, oh, and then they're putting the Instagram live in my face when I'm crying. Like, sorry, can we talk about the media team at churches? Back up. Guys, my face was, I've deleted the video from my phone because I had no storage, but I will try and see. I don't know if I put it on Snap or normal video. I will show you if I have it, how I was crying. And my face was wet, and they're putting me on Instagram live. Hello. But yeah, then I started 2024 and I started a new job. I was just so happy. I don't know if I've shared this testimony. I think I shared it on TikTok. I'll put the link to my testimony. I came back from Nigeria, I've gone into my new job, and I'm just happy, I'm at peace, God is working. I've blocked that guy that wanted to destroy my life, 2023. Like the old me, like I'm very, I say the old me still here, but I'm quick-tempered. Like I just don't like rubbish. But I feel like last year I was able like to block out the bullshit. Like I was just like, nah, I'm not giving in to what people want. People know me. Like if you know me, you know me. So you know the things that trigger me, you know, and I feel like sometimes people do that to get a reaction out of me, and I wasn't giving it to them. Like, and that's growth coming from me, guys. Obviously, in my 20s, I started this YouTube channel. I started this when I was 24. Guys, I can't, sorry, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I started this when I was 24. I was a baby. I started this when I was 24, and I'm now about to be 29. I can't believe this. Like, I started this channel not knowing anything. Guys, my first video here when I got arrested. Bro, that video, if you go and look, I didn't even say hi. I just wanted, and I'm whispering. Guys, I just wanted to get off the camera. Like, I was so camera shy. People don't believe me when I say I'm camera shy. Like, I didn't agree. I was just talking, no breaks. I learned how to edit. Like, guys, everything to do with content, I taught myself. I learnt myself. There was no one there to help me. I didn't have like content creator friends. It was the pandemic. In my 20s, I traveled to new places. Like I've been traveling. Like I went to Barcelona, I went to Toronto, I went to New York. Where else did I go in my 20s? I went to Portugal. Like I really got to explore, and I just feel like each time I traveled, I just felt this is what life is about. Like there's more to life than just my bedroom. There's more to life than just East London. Like there's more to life. And then I also, in my 20s, I took the step to solo travel. So far I've done 2, I think. yeah, Barcelona and Milan. You guys can check out the vlogs on my channel. My Barcelona vlog is 10 out of 10. That's my favorite vlog, period. Yeah. But I solo traveled for the first time and it was just an amazing experience. And I feel like when I solo travel, I just fall more in love with myself. I just feel like you are such an amazing girl. And it's so funny because you're thinking about, you'll talk about yourself, but guys, if you haven't, and I always tell people, you guys need to solo travel. Obviously there's safety things. If you guys want a video about how to solo travel safely, I can do that. But obviously there's things you have to be like, look out for and whatever. But overall, highly recommend, highly recommend. Like I go on holiday and I just feel like it's just me. I'm learning about me. I'm doing things that I like. I'm going places I want to go. I'm doing things on my accord. And then like something I've also learned in regards to like traveling is that like the money will always come. There is more to life. Guys, I'm not kidding you. And I'm not saying like obviously if you don't have it then like that's understandable, but if you have the chance and you're able to travel, guys, please do travel. Even if it is just to another city. Even me traveling to like Birmingham, Manchester, that's still, to me, that's a trip because I've left London, okay? Sometimes like for us Londoners, Ryanair do flights sometimes. I think like my flight to Milan was like £30. You don't have to break the bank to enjoy yourself. Sometimes just check when they're doing deals, you know. Okay, let's talk about what I wish I knew earlier. Let's start off with finances. I've always been someone that saves. Guys, I've been working since I was 16. I've been saving, but what I wish I knew earlier, I wish I invested my money. For many years, my money was just sitting and there was no one really to teach me or like encourage me or tell me about investing. I kind of just had to learn by myself. Something else to do with finance as well that I feel like I kind of did learn this early and I highly recommend it, guys. So us Yoruba people, Nigerians, we call it ajo, which is, I think people, different cultures do it but they have different names. So some people call it like contribution, some, I think Jamaicans or Caribbeans call it a partner, I think. And it's basically, there'll be like a group of it. So let's say there's 5 people here, including me. And let's say my account is the main account. Let's say every month everyone has to send me £500 and each month someone will collect the money. So if there's 5 of us, that's 2,500, right? 2,500, every month someone will collect that. Everyone has their months that they will take that money. That's another great way to save money. I've been doing that since I was 22, 23. And the more people in the group, the higher the money. The first time I did it and I got money, I said, God, I went to buy Chinese dough. Guys, you have to save money. You need money for a rainy day. Sometimes it rains every day, but at least you have the money. Like, it's savings, you need to save. And that's something that I'll also teach my children as well. I'll also tell my little sister, you have to save no matter what. Like, you have to put money away. As much as I'm an advocate for treating yourself, you have to save. Like, when I hear that people don't have savings, I just think, how? And guys, I'm not judging because I know cost of living crisis is hard, but guys, even if it's just £10 you take from your salary a month and you put it aside and say, this is towards my saving, it's something. You start from somewhere. £10, £10, maybe next year £20, following year or a few months, oh, I can do £50 this year. It grows. Another thing I wish I knew earlier is, but I feel like I've always known this. But actually, now I take it back, I haven't always known this. I wish I knew earlier was self-worth and confidence. I did know this earlier. But what I've learned, let me be real, what I've learned is to stand on business. Big business. No is no. Yes is yes. I don't want is I don't want. That's something that I need to, I wish I knew earlier. And I say that because if you know something doesn't work for you and that's what you don't want, why would you agree to do it because the other person, that's what they want to do? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. And I just feel like I've always had self-worth. I've always known my self-worth. But sometimes I just get a bit caught up. And I just wish that I stood on business when I needed to stand on business, so people knew that, bro, I'm not fucking around. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like sometimes life is I'm having flashbacks and life is crazy. And why I was debating whether I knew my self-worth or not is like times when I've gone back to guys that I should have gone back to, that when I had cut, I should have just stayed gone. But you know, when you're in love, it's not always easy to stand on business. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you'll go back and you're just like, nah, this ain't what I want. This ain't what I want. Yeah. But it's like, if I was sure about my self-worth, I should have known that I should have went back. Do you know what I mean? That's why I was debating. But sometimes your emotions get the best of you. You're in love. Sorry. Next is about mental health. Mental health is so important. Guys, I promise you, I say this and I tell my friends, I tell my loved ones, this is my world. You do anyhow you can go. Before, it used to be, oh my gosh, you're so quick to cut people off. Oh my gosh, you always go. If you're not up to my standard, what are you doing here? If you are stressing me out daily, what are you doing here? If you're bringing chaos, what are you doing here? If you're not being a good friend to me, what are you doing here? If you're not being a good partner to me, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? So yes, you can go, because what are you doing here? Like, what are you actually doing here? Like, this is my world. I'm not going to be here in my world having someone come in and out, do anyhow, all in the name of what? In the name of friendship, in the name of relationship. No. So I will continue to remove people if I feel like, oh, they don't fit into my world. It doesn't mean I hate them. Please, don't get it wrong. Me removing myself and removing access doesn't mean I hate you. It depends. If you feel like, if you're watching this and you now feel like, oh, she doesn't hate me, and you know I do, you can message to find out and I'll tell you, no, that one wasn't meant for you. Because there's some people that, yeah, me and you know. But there's some people that I'll just remove access and it's just like, no, there's no beef. It's just, oh, you wasn't up to the standard, which is okay for you, but for me it's not okay. So I just remove myself because I feel like I know what I bring to the table. I know what I do for my loved ones. I know what I can do. Do you know what I mean? And I know what I wouldn't do to a loved one. So, you know, mental health is even probably more important than, not physical, actually, just as important as physical health. Like, the way you look after your physical is the way you need to look after your mental. Like, things that are playing with your mental, they're stressing, they're giving you sleepless nights. Hello, reduce it, remove it, because no, like, the mind is so delicate. Men used to have me losing sleep over their antics. Are you crazy? Guys, now D&D, night, going to bed though. I will continue your rubbish in the morning, but I'm not losing sleep. No. On to bigger and better things. Let's discuss milestones. Like I said, started a new job this year, which I was very happy about because new job, more money. I like money. Guys, I like money. So new job, obviously more money. Also hit 2,000 subscribers. Guys, that to me was like, I remember I was in Ibiza. I went Ibiza for Danky Sounds, and when I hit 2K subs before the club, I was just like, is this real? Like, there's 2,000 people subscribed to my channel. That's insane. I started off with 0. And that's the thing, you have to keep on going, because I didn't really see myself getting to 2,000. I just thought that, yeah, I'm putting out content. Guys, I was on like 700 subs for a minute. I think ending of 2021 or beginning of 2022, I just hit 800 subs. Like, I just thought my channel was taking like long to pick up. And guys, this was me posting every week, by the way, but I noticed when I became consistent, my channel should walk, you know. When I became consistent, I was posting every week and I had a set day. It's like people were like, okay, cool, she's posting today, let me go and watch. So that allowed me. But then it's funny that I say that, because when I check my analytics, and I always say this, when I check my analytics, most of my viewers are not subscribed. Why are you guys doing that to me? If you're watching this far, you're not subscribed, just look down and say, why? Why are you doing that to her? Please subscribe. Please. I need to leave the hood. With your view and your subscription, you can help me to leave the hood. I beg. Please.